welcome back to the Variant Geek Podcast. My name's Brennan.
I'm Zach.
And I was at one point Jason. I don't know.
And
where I am
I'm
now.
confused as to why we're here. I haven't recorded a podcast in 94 years.
As is appropriate.
Yes.
Yeah, I am garbage.
Yeah,
But
no.
we'll see how this goes. Someone didn't want to check the audio levels, so if
I
it's
did.
bad, you know who to blame. That's
I did.
Someday
all
you'll
right.
get better, Zachary.
No, that's asking. A lot.
Actually, false.
Man's actively said no.
No, I will not. By sheer, I don't
Force
know
of
what I was
will?
gonna say. By sheer force of will, he will not. But anyway,
A lot of stuff.
how's everybody
has happened
doing?
In the past month.
What are y'all doing? What y'all playing? Who y'all?
Who you
kissing?
doing?
Shrek, bro. Can't be
What do
doing
you
that.
But
I just didn't say nothing.
Thank you in advance, Zach, and post for the bleep. We don't be dropping names like that from our places of work. That's fucked up.
I did.
just said
Not a
Shrek.
place from. I did say Shrek.
And
there,
that's
I'll
all.
just clip that.
Hey, ay caramba, ay caramba.
But let's see here. Starfield actually came out.
Oh
Played it.
God, it's been that long since we've done one of these.
Yeah, the last time we recorded. I don't know if we really played much of Starfield, if at all.
If at all,
I
if
think it
any.
was before
If
Starfield
all
came out.
good
I'd make a deal with Joe.
with Josh. Wait,
Who is
Josh?
Josh?
why are we making
Okay,
a
so
deal with Josh?
Starfield, you absolutely love it. It's the best game you've ever played in your
It's pretty
life.
fun. It's a good,
It's garbage.
time waster. It's not. I mean, it might win some awards, but it's not winning any crazy awards by any means.
No, I
and
mean
ain't
it's,
winning an award right now.
it's Skyrim in space. It's kind of what you expected.
I thought it was.
It's
Oblivion in
it's a
space. I
Bethesda
thought it was-
game. Gosh darn it!
I thought
And
it was Fallout in
that's
space.
great in its own right.
Fallout underwater in space. In space.
I
underwater.
understand 99.9% of people's criticisms with it, but I'm enjoying it, so I'm not a
Good, I'm
shit
glad.
stirrer of it. Rather.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Oh God, I cuss. No more YouTube money. We're canceled, guys.
Gosh darn it.
Well,
You know all that crazy amount of
don't
money
be-
we were getting on
yeah,
YouTube.
I know.
Yeah,
I know. I heard it. I
Uh,
felt it. Mini.
But I mean, like, I think one of the dumb comparisons is a lot of people compare it to Cyberpunk, which
Mhm.
also got the 2.0 update, which is just basically just completely revamped the game. Like, skill
Yeah.
trees are completely.
There's so many
different.
people streaming it right now too. It's
It
crazy.
actually looks even better. It plays better. Stamina was changed. Like, you have infinite sprint and jump, and stamina is really just like a combat thing now. So every time you shoot your gun or
Hmm.
something, it costs stamina.
Oh,
Interesting. Might have to give it a look. See, wasn't really planning on it, but might have to now.
Take a
but-
gander. Didn't you buy it?
Like,
I mean, for, like,
dude,
cheap.
like years ago for like, what did I get it for, Zach? Like $8. I got that with all the
Oh, yeah,
postcards
something
and
like that.
poster and stuff. Yeah.
Like a nickel, like a whistle in a song.
But
Yeah.
I think the comparison's a little unfair because while it is like a really good game now, it took 3 years to get to that point. Whereas
3
Starfield
years.
released in a relatively functional state. Obviously, it has its
Yeah.
Bethesda bugs.
I was gonna say, was it you that was having crash problems with it?
Yeah,
Or
the
was-
game has crashed
yeah.
like 4 or 5 times for me.
The amount
And,
of
like,
times
I
heard
haven't
that
had
fail,
that,
the
but
game
I-
crashed.
Yeah, but like I haven't had it crash yet. I had one bug early on where like I got stuck in a fucking table when I jumped up on top of one. It was like, you're inside of it now and you are one with it.
It literally said, "It's a table.
We're friends now.
We're friends."
We're having soft tacos later.
I love that sound. It reminds me.
I love that
of,
series. It was very good.
Good Place
Bravest Warriors.
or Bravest Warriors.
Warriors! It's the same like animation style as like Adventure Time.
Oh yeah. This is off topic, but in The Simpsons, I think it's Bart runs by naked, and
Oh God.
and Little Wiggum, I can't think of what his name is. Goes,
Penis!
I like men
Oh, I
now.
And now I was thinking of Flanders Kid with "Lord bless this penis" when he flat smacks into the window.
Yes.
Penis.
But
Hey, caramba.
What a
Yes,
good
Zachary.
movie. Yeah,
What
hey
a
Zach,
good-
how's it going? You're here
Hey.
too.
What
What's
a
up,
good
brother?
movie. What an okay TV show that's gotten.
Hey.
It was good
Yeah.
at one point.
It's great at one point, actually.
I guess another game that came out was Lies of P.
Big old Liza OP.
Liza Pinocchio.
I was like, I'm enjoying this game. Got a few hours in. I hate this game. This game's
Yeah,
shit. I'm never playing it again.
I got stuck on a boss, and honestly, I've almost completely given up because.
Wasn't it the boss that?
Pain in my ass.
Yeah, wasn't it that boss that you're like, I can't do this. This is hell on wheels. Hell on wheels.
Yeah, and like I even tried the full.
Was it the big sludge poop monster?
Kinda, yeah. It has
it's the one that has
two
like
health
it's
bars,
the one that has 2 forms.
And
I just got to that area. That seems early for that a game like that to have a full 2-bar boss.
Yeah, it's a pain. Although, so do you mind if I share the very, very true ending? Because apparently they're setting it up for
the
a
game?
sequel.
For Lies of P?
Yeah.
Of the game?
Yeah, I'll never fucking see it, or by the time I do, I won't remember. So go for it.
So apparently, he's Pinocchio's talking about something, and then we see fucking the red slippers.
He's talking
of
Dorothy,
Dorothy,
of Oz?
and they're gonna do a gosh darn Wizard of Oz Souls-like probably.
You know, that could be actually good as shit though. That could actually be awesome.
I think they might be considering making a fairy tale or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
It's Souls-like universe.
I mean, they've done well so far. I think. I've been enjoying it. From an aesthetic perspective. By the way, sorry, Jason, forgot you hated puppets. Deathly afraid of puppets.
No.
This man.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
Yeah, he told us all the time.
It's
he's
the
a
lack
puppet
of
and he
the.
cry.
I do. I see puppet. No. Now you're sounding like my brother's friend. That's like, oh, you guys you're afraid of Chucky, the lawyer.
Don't fucking compare me to lawyers, man. Do you know how often that happens already on my day-to-day?
Aren't you a lawyer?
Just because I work with them, everyone's like, so you're going to be a lawyer now? No. That being said, one of the lawyers at my mom's work was like, yo, what does your son do? And she told him, and he goes, how much does he make? And she told him, and he goes, I'll pay him twice that to come work for me in 3 months. But then he has to get some more experience. And I'm like, fuck it, I'm out of here. So I'm probably going to do that.
Can I have job?
What?
Where I'm currently at?
I don't know. It doesn't sound like a great place.
I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I'll tell you guys after the podcast, but yeah, I wouldn't.
You wouldn't? What?
Not anymore, bro. Everyone's gone. Everyone's dead.
But anyways,
complete random tangent.
Random tangent?
Oh, Payday 3
Random
came
tangent.
out. Its servers were non-existent for the first weekend.
It's currently working, so that's great. The best state the game has been in.
Which is actually working.
Which is semi-functional.
Overall, the game's fine. It's fine.
I enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, it's a Payday game. They're not...
It is literally just a Payday game.
They're not breaking any new ground, but I mean, it's a good game when it's functional.
I liked... Zach and I we were stealing from a jewelry shop.
Yeah.
That was kind of funny.
We did that mission completely stealth.
Yeah, we did.
Did you?
Yeah, we managed to do it. I accidentally put my mask on though, so I had to stay hidden in the basement.
He literally stay in the basement. Don't come out.
Is that what you said, or is that what your character said?
My character said, "There's a guard." 30 times.
There's a guard.
There's a guard. There's a guard. Watch the sieve. Watch the sieve. Watch the sieve. There's a guard. There's a guard. Shit, guard! Shit, guard!
Watch the sieve. Watch the sieve.
I really wish that we all lived together so we could make a skit about that. From the NPC's perspective, just there's a guard! There's a guard! Shh! Guard! What the fuck are you doing?
Like my brother, in and out of Christ. Why?
Why do I want to make a skit? Fuck you.
No. Why is there a guard? Why are we saying there's a guard?
Because there's a guard.
You're
some Payday enjoyer. Bad. Am I right, Zach?
I know, right?
Okay, listen to me right here and right now. You're cute. Don't go changing. Don't go changing nothing.
Oh, thanks. You just called my body horrible earlier, but thanks.
Well, it's also because you were shitting, wasn't it?
Fucker, I was sitting right here on my computer. Oh, yeah. You stinky poo-poo fart head.
You silly boy. You
silly goose.
Silly
egg.
Silly legoose.
Legoose. Lejeune? Camp Lejeune. Cancer in the water.
La puta.
What are you playing, Jason?
League of Legends right now.
Ew.
Wow,
That's
divided
accurate.
attention span much? I'm sitting here fully attentive to what's happening in this
Okay.
He's playing
podcast with my
CS:GO
friends.
too.
What the
You're
fuck are you
playing
talking
CS
about, alright?
you're
It's just
playing
open. It's
Counter-Strike.
just open. I'm not even playing Counter-Strike. Counter-Strike is for stupid babies. Speaking
There
of,
goes
Counter-Strike
multiplayer
2 came out.
Yeah, which
You're
is the
actively
exact
playing
same game.
Counter-Strike.
Yeah, except now I don't know if this was a thing before, but now you have to like buy the $15 version of the game to get any XP progression.
I think that might have been a thing. I do know one of the huge changes was they were changing smoke grenades to give off a little bit more smoke.
Yeah, I watched Shroud play it, and I was
just-
like, wow, I never played this really.
A little bit
so-
more smoke.
Just
a little bit. Just a splash more smoke.
More smoke.
More smoke.
The
Me too.
big thing that happened was Xbox had a lot of documents leak.
Like
We really
so-
haven't done this in a long time.
Have we?
Yeah,
not?
no, I mean 1 month, give or take. But just a lot has happened this month, I guess.
What
Yeah.
documents got leaked? What leaky
Like
documents?
Your
Bethesda-
nudes.
Yeah, your noodles.
Oh no, not again!
Sorry, I leaked them. I couldn't resist. The world needs to know. You're
You're
pecking the
sopping?
schmeat.
I
Sorry,
I don't know
no,
what kind of
stop.
schmeat you're talking about. Salami, maybe. Wait,
Maybe like one of the little little smokies.
little smoky.
little smoke.
It was a little
Bro
smoky.
packing a crazy little smoky.
Smoky going wild.
Bro really hit us with the gosh darn it.
Gosh, guard it.
He on that ole mole.
Hey, caramba. So they released Pikmin 1 and 2 for the Switch.
Oh wow.
They released
They released Harvest Moon, Winds of Anthos. My friggin' GameStop said we don't have any copies and we don't know when we're gonna get them. And I'm like, my guy, I pre-ordered it well, I was gonna say months ago, but like
Have you
a week
played
ago.
it?
No. It looks really
Not at all.
fun. I watched someone play it for like 10 minutes, didn't want any spoilers, so I turned off their stream and I was like, I'm gonna pick this up today. I'm excited. And I get there and she's like, yeah, we didn't get any copies. And I'm like,
Oops. Didn't get a copy.
fucking GameStop.
Suck.
What a
That's why you don't-
GameStop thing to say, by the way.
I know.
We didn't
What
get
a- what a-
anything. We didn't get any copies.
Imagine.
And it's like, I'm not mad at my store. It's not their fault.
No, it's entirely
"Mm,
like
you.
corporate.
Imagine not having a game store in your town.
POV, corporate America.
POV GameStop.
That's the crazy
Team.
thing. It's like every person that like you probably know your people at GameStop reasonably well. Like we knew them at Mitchell.
Yeah, I literally walk in and they're like, yo, did you see our new Funkos? And I'm like, I own them all. Actually.
You went, I am not a Funko. How do you know I'm a Funko person?
Yeah, how did you know? Walk in wearing a Funko head.
But like they really don't like corporate much either.
No, they're literally like one of our assistant managers. He got moved over to another store because they're like, oh, we're doing away with the assistant manager position. So you need to move to this store across town. And he's like, I don't want to. I've been here for 16
30
years.
400 million years.
Which, by the way, gotta be a damn good worker to suffer through the corporate baloney of GameStop for 16 years.
Yeah.
But yeah,
literally.
it's just this whole, the main manager, the regional manager, like, was retiring, so they brought in some other guy from across the country that doesn't know anyone over there, and he just doesn't like him. He's like, I don't like your attitude. And he's like, you don't like me selling stuff to people? Like, what?
It's like,
the
I don't
thing we
like
do?
your attitude.
I don't like that you make this company profit. But yeah, GameStop sucks.
Does
But
it though?
I mean, I don't have an LGS for video games, so kind of don't have an option. I guess I have a retro video game store, but like, there's only so much they can do.
I don't know what LGS stands for, and at this
Local
point, I'm
game
too
store.
afraid to- I don't. At this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
So Zach and I are trying to start a local game store, as you know,
Mhm.
for like every of the thing we do, because why
That
purchase things from stores when you can own your own?
That doesn't sound like you guys.
A lot of other games dropped trailers this month.
Yeah?
I don't
Like
believe
Final
that.
Fantasy VII Rebirth. It looks pretty good. You got to ride a Segway. That
Just one.
Dude, best game ever
Yep,
made.
exactly.
Just one segue.
Dragon's Dogma got an 8-minute like gameplay trailer. Looks pretty cool.
Isn't there?
I might
isn't
actually
that-
play that. Dragon's Dogma lost me on the story. It was boring as shit.
Yeah, the story. The story was bad. The gameplay was fun, and I liked how many different like variations of like classes there were. Like you could mix and match different classes to create new classes. And the combat and the gameplay was fun. The story was bad. So I'm
Right.
hoping they make the story a lot more entertaining. But
Playable.
Interesting.
JJK be going ham in the paint.
Good lord. Yes.
JJK going ham in thy paint.
It even made me learn something new. That
I'm proud of you.
Thanks. What dimming and
And-
ghosting is.
Oh.
DMing and ghosting.
Cause so Jason, do you know the whole fiasco with Pokemon and Porygon?
Yes, he probably
And
does. About
epilepsy?
Like
the kids
Oh,
getting
yeah.
epileptic seizures in the 2000s.
the epileptic seizures.
So because of that, in Japanese
Weak.
TV law, you have
I was about to say something fucked up.
In Japanese TV law, you have to like certain scenes that could cause that. You have to dim them, and you have to like do ghosting, which is kind of like showing like after effects. So it looks really choppy. But so that's why in a lot of like shonen, especially,
Ronin.
in big fight scenes, you'll see the screen just get randomly dark and it'll look a little
Mhm.
choppy, and that's because they have to abide by Japanese TV law because it airs in Japan first before
Yeah.
going to
Mhm.
streaming. And so yeah, and they did that for an episode of JJK recent, like a few weeks ago.
And people were not
Before-
happy.
Yeah,
People were complaining, and
It
I was
just-
like, I could kind of notice it, but not to the point where like seasoned veteran of anime, like some people in this Discord.
Some people right here
Some people
my name
in this
the
immediate
Discord
vicinity.
is the Weeb Lord. So
cringe. I'm the forgotten boy, but that's okay because I remember.
I don't think we can say what mine is.
Yours is
No.
online.
Oh, okay, perfect. I know Connor's is the the One Piece lore keeper or something like that.
yeah. And then what else? Oh,
We just doxed ourselves as neckbeards, by the way.
Mm-mm.
as people
I don't even-
didn't
I don't
already
even have
know
a neck.
that.
I didn't even have a neck.
Exactly.
I don't
We
even have a neck.
necks.
Y'all seen Big Ed? He shrivers when shrivers? Yup. You know what?
Shrivers.
I'm done.
Do you-
I'm done.
do
I
you-
give up. He
you
shrivers his
shiv-
trimbers.
Does
He shivers when I walk in at my lack of neck.
Zom
Yeah.
100 is been delayed indefinitely again.
I was gonna say I haven't watched that in weeks.
Episodes 10, 11, and 12 are just on. And it's not even. Apparently, it's not even production issues. It's literally they're having issues finding scheduling it with other TV programs in Japan.
Interesting.
And
like-
so that's why they keep delaying it and delaying it and delaying it.
Interesting.
You know, this wouldn't be an issue in capitalist America
Exactly.
Yeah.
God bless.
because they'd be
USA.
like, those weebs be
USA.
buying all the body
USA.
pillows.
Oh, that's Zachary. Zachary AF.
Hey, I don't have any body pillows yet.
Mhm.
Man, why'd you gotta say yet?
Netflix
We all know it.
dropped a bunch of game anime trailers or shows. They dropped Castlevania Nocturne, which I really enjoyed.
He watched in one day.
I did. There was
Yep.
8 episodes, and I just spent Thursday night watching it. It's pretty good. I really enjoyed it.
Imagine actually getting.
I was
to
enriching the
that.
arts of the youth at a rehearsal.
Youths of America.
We are.
Aren't you in a show? Aren't you singing?
I am.
Yeah,
Yikes.
he's our little actor man.
He's a. He's.
Why
a
you gotta
little-
say that?
He's a little actor boy.
They tried to make me sing karaoke yesterday. I didn't. I stayed strong.
Imagine you're not even a good singer.
Thanks. I'm aware.
You're
They
a great
dropped
singer.
a trailer for Tomb Raider, for Devil May Cry,
Yep.
for He-Man,
Yep. And the Masters of the Universe.
yeah, for Sonic Prime, for Captain Laserhawk,
Yep.
Blood Dragon.
My favorite thing is the admittedly kind of cringe TikTok you posted with all of those. And Laserhawk! What's the last one? Screaming the name and the name being on screen. What's the last one?
And they dropped a scene from Scott Pilgrim.
versus the world.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's almost like it's the exact same thing, but this time in the style of the original graphic novel.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, I'm excited at the concept of like, hey, good for them. They kept the, the cast from the movie. But I'm also like, I don't really care. I don't need to watch Scott Pilgrim again.
Yeah,
So
you
whenever I ask the next person in my friend circle that hasn't seen Scott Pilgrim, I'll probably watch it then.
I never
They'll be like, oh, let's
finished
just
it.
watch
Jason
this.
skipped to all the fight scenes.
Jason, what the hell? Half the like best comedy is in. It's like, oh my god, when Knives comes over to the house, is Scott here? He just left.
He just left.
Jumps out the fucking window. God, what a good film.
Yeah.
It's really not. It's just entertaining.
It is
If
good
that
film.
makes any sense. I feel like that makes sense to you guys at least. Something can be completely stupid but entertaining.
Just like Zach. Oh, ooh, ah.
Dang.
Hey, all you need to know is they're putting tadpoles in the water to turn the freaking Baldurians geek.
I get it. I played that game.
Did
I
you?
haven't finished that game.
You
Yeah, you have 2.5 times the hours with me in that game.
Yeah,
You haven't finished it?
No, I just keep starting new characters.
Zach,
Blood's
you
got
get
like
there.
170 hours in the game.
Hey,
Probably more at this point.
It's okay. You know what? Here, I'll even look. All right. It's only 175.7 hours.
Christ on a crutch, my boy.
You'll get there, Brendan. You'll get there. Don't you worry.
I actively won't, and that is okay.
Okay.
Thank you, yes. I said that like that's on purpose.
Yes.
On
you did it.
purpose? On purpose?
You are porpoise.
I am not a porpoise. I'm not a little dolphin.
You know what's
You're a big
really
dolphin.
crazy? My parents have watched
Our
One
tangents?
Piece.
Your
Yeah,
parents
the
have
live
watched
action?
What?
Yeah.
My mother watched One Piece, Zachary. My mother binge watched One Piece.
Yeah, so
The
I feel like
One
that's I feel like that's more crazy than your parents having One Piece.
My parents don't watch anime.
No, but
But
they
this
watch,
isn't anime.
K-dramas, stuff like that. They're
I
fairly
guess.
well versed in the cinema universe. They don't watch a lot of like crappy weekly episodic shit.
Crap.
Oh,
Crap.
That's
they
all, like-
also do kind of watch that. Too. I mean, they watch a lot of.
Oh, it comes with their
reality
age.
shows, like Cooking
No.
Reality.
Okay,
but
that's different.
Cooking
That's
Reality.
different. Cooking reality is different than like Love is Blind.
Oh yeah, no, it's literally just Cooking Reality, and then just like a crap ton of other shows.
I
love
watch
how-
Cooking Reality.
I love how Arter started watching Love is Blind as a joke, and at this point I don't think
And
it's a
he's
joke, and I'm
addicted.
too afraid to ask.
He's addicted.
Ooh, I think I'm having a heart attack, boys. I just stretched and my chest just started throbbing. Nice knowing you.
Might have to cut it out.
It's all good.
I don't know anything else interesting.
I really didn't talk about anything nerdy this time. I just kind of talked.
I watched all of up to the entertainment district of that one show.
Nice. Good choice.
Slayer of the Demons,
and it was
Yaiba
okay.
of the
I don't-
Kimetsu.
I still don't know why Tengen is your favorite character. I don't
Why?
understand.
He's just so flashy.
He's so flashy, bro.
But, like,
Exactly.
But it's like, okay, cool, neat, awesome, cool.
I find him very funny. I
Unless
enjoy
he's
his
my
character a
favorite.
lot. That's fair.
Unless
Are you watching it
he's-
in English or Japanese?
Yes.
Because Bryce, after watching it in English, then watching it in Japanese, then going back to English, I can't do it.
What,
Yeah,
I
like
can't.
the
I can't stand. I
voice?
can't stand Aguilar or Pappenbrook.
Oh, really?
I love them. They're great voice actors, but I can't stand them after watching it in Japanese. It's just one of those things where some anime, it's like they don't fit after you watch Japanese. Like Full Metal, I watched Full Metal both Japanese and English, and I love the English just fine. But yeah, I can't do Demon Slayer. You know, Nezuko's the exact same in English, so there's at least that.
Well, it's 'cause
Funnily enough, as annoying as I find Zenitsu, I actually love his English voice actor. I think he fits perfectly.
yeah,
Not that the other two don't fit, I just don't like their voices after that. But
it's It's very fair. That is very fair.
yeah, no hate to them. They're obviously successful and good at their jobs. You know, just everyone has tastes, and mine are just shit.
Different, skewed to the left, maybe. Take it back now, y'all.
Meow.
Actually, I do want to know your opinions, because I did just kind of zoom over it. What are your opinions on JJK so far now that you're caught up?
Nothing.
I was actually really upset this week They killed my boy. What the fuck?
My boy.
That pissed me off. Like, actually, I literally out
Oh,
loud went,
dude,
"What the
don't
fuck?"
you worry. Don't you worry. The comeuppance will
Cedric.
come.
I'm sure that
The
little.
cum
I can't say what I
Muppets?
want to say about that dude. I'll
What
say
kind
it
of
after.
Muppets, Zachary?
The
The cum
Muppets.
Muppets.
The cum
The cum
Muppets.
Muppets. Oh, please don't.
Muppets.
Please don't put a graphic of a cum Muppet, Zach.
No!
Please don't.
Hey! Don't put it in his head. Comeuppance.
He's
Not
like, write that down, write that down, write that down.
Man's really thought this cooked.
It's cooked.
It's
Let him
not-
cook.
We
So,
did let him
yeah.
cook.
Oh yeah, and you started
Um,
watching Mashal.
Did
Yeah,
you?
I need to finish it. It's funny. That's really all I have to say about that. It's funny.
It's funny. It's okay.
It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't feel like anyone's in any actual immediate danger, at least yet. So I'm like, there's no risk. I'm just watching it like, hee hee. Strong
No
man go
risk.
bonk.
No risk, no reward, yo.
No risk, no rain.
It's like the exact opposite of JJK.
Dude, I know. The longer I watch JJK, I'm like, why am I doing this? So
I know.
I don't understand. I will say that's one thing after watching like this season, I'm like, I don't understand why it gets so much hate from a lot of people that are like, it's just it's just Naruto for the new generation. I'm like, shut up.
Yeah, it's just the.
I like it.
Dumb people's.
Yeah, I'm like, I actually like it more than Naruto. I haven't finished Naruto yet or gotten to apparently the peak of Shippuden yet, so I credit where credit's due. I'll get there.
I mean,
Dude, I'm sorry, I haven't watched 1,000 episodes yet.
I mean, I will say I actually do like it a lot more than Naruto. There are characters that like in
Good to
Naruto a
know.
little bit more,
Mhm.
but I don't know. I think I just like the power system a little bit more in JJK. Some of the side
Yeah.
characters are cooler. I like
Better.
the character designs.
Mhm.
That's fair. I'll
So, I
give
mean,
it on up
and
to
the music's
Homelessville.
also pretty. I think is better overall. I
Dude,
think.
the opening for this arc,
Dude,
the specials opening.
is
God,
I
I showed it
know.
to Brody, and he's like, okay. And then he turns on Daredevil, and he's like, this opening's better. I'm like, you're an actual like brain dead moron. You couldn't be further from correct. This
Like,
boy's taste is tainted.
You're wrong. You're
I'm
wrong.
like, you're just wrong. Like how that badass walk up and everything. Oh, them all facing each other down. I'm like, that's
Yeah.
crazy. That's crazy. And when you know the story even more, it's just like, oh,
Oh
that's
yeah,
awesome.
God, the amount of foreshadowing Mappa does in that opening.
Oh yeah, like after the. Try not to say too much in case anyone listens to this and gets upset because it's relatively new.
Yeah.
But after the cube, the eye cube, every time I see it now, I'm like, you motherfucker, I'm gonna kill you myself. I'll kill you. But
Will you though?
bro, Hanami. That's all.
yeah. Yeah. I wish we got
It was
more.
so instant too. I was like, Jesus.
Oh, I know. Gojo went ham.
Gojo said,
But
Oh. wow.
Was that a Hershey squirt?
Essentially, actually, yeah.
I wish
All
we
right,
had more
guys.
Chainsaw Man.
Mm.
Because
I don't.
like the
Too
manga's
much
really,
Chainsaw
really
Man.
good. But I think the reason JJK is more popular is we just see more of it. It's been Chainsaw Man came out almost a year ago.
What?
We haven't gotten to season 2 yet.
Really?
Granted, it did
Well,
take
and-
a while to get a season 2 for JJK, but JJK also had like 24 episodes.
It
in
had
season
24
1,
episodes in the first season, exactly, which
Which I'm noticing a lot
it's-
of. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's quite a lot because I'm seeing a lot more that are going that like 8 to 12 method anymore.
Oh yeah, well, like I'm also seeing you're seeing a lot more shows just do consecutive cours, where they just do 24 episodes back to back. Maybe have a week off between like seasons.
Mhm.
Because like Dark Gathering
I'll take your word for
and
it.
Helk started airing in summer, and they're continuing all the way through fall. And so, yeah, but I wish we got more Chainsaw Man because there's some of the stuff that happens. I can't wait to see Mappa animate it. As long as
Did I tell you about? Did I tell you about my like potential spoiler that I saw when I
Yeah.
dropped the copy and picked it back up? And I'm like, oh god, put it back, put it back, put it back! Don't look at it anymore.
What was the potential?
there was a text box, and I don't know who said it, but I have an assumption, and I've talked to Zach about this, and I feel like I'm right because he got upset a little after. He's like, "How do you know some of this stuff sometimes? Like you watch stuff and you just know this sometimes. I feel like you look this up, like you're lying." And I'm like, "That's fair." I don't know, so I don't know what I said that was correct, but I have an assumption about Makima being like
A boy.
evil, not
Being a
actually
mommy.
being like being a my god, being a devil. There we go. I was trying to remember my universes. I was like, fuck are the bad things called in this? Being a devil. But there was like the team minus like I know Denji wasn't there, and I don't remember if Power was in the panel or not. But it was like Aki and the couple people that survived the shooting at the end of season 1. Spoiler alert. And there was a text box, and it was like, "Bring me the head of Chainsaw," and I was like, "Oh fuck! Oh no!" And I closed it immediately and put it back. And I was like, "I gotta read."
Yeah. Yeah.
All right.
Cool. Anybody else got anything else they want to add?
You guys want to buy Skyrim VR for $60?
Yes.
No. I'm poor.
Yeah, we know you're poor.
No, you're not. You've got more money than all of us, Zachary.
Oh,
It's true.
darn.
You make the most money out of us all.
Okay. Anyways. Yeah, make sure you subscribe for more geek content.
No.
Click the
We will
eye
now
in
go
the
play
corner.
CSGO and get called racial slurs in about a minute.
Click the eye in the corner for our video, and yeah, we'll see you guys next time. Jason, give them a goodbye.
Woo!